Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. I'm Evil Mike, and I got a review for you. It's going to be from DC Comics. This is Shazam number 4, the 2021 run that's going on right now, directly tying into the Teen Titan Academy series. It's kind of like a little spin-off that's going on. The Who's, What's, Wins, and Where's. Let's get into it. We got written by Tim Sheridan. We got art by Clayton Henry. Colors by Marceio, Maiolo. And then we got letters by Rob Leign. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of those names. Is in no form disrespect. I'm just bad with names. If you are not caught up with what is going on in Shazam, this being the last issue in this little series, I have reviewed all three. The reviews are up. Just go check under my review tab and playlist tab. But Shazam currently is enrolled in Teen Titans Academy. They are finally upping him in the age, and so he's in high school, and he's a part of the Teen Titans Academy. He is enrolled under Billy. They don't even know that he is Shazam. Of course, Nightwing and all of them do, but none of the students do. In the story, they've actually been kind of questioning what powers Billy had, because he hadn't really shown it since the semester has started. But it ties into what's been going on with Shazam, period. But ever since Future State, the Rock of Eternia, the rock that gives Shazam all his powers, has been displaced along with the wizard, and it is affecting his powers. Like, most of the time he's not able to turn into Shazam, or if he does, can't turn back, kind of thing. It's been very sporadic. So throughout the series, we do learn that the Rock of Eternia has somehow been placed in hell. We don't know why, but we do find out that one of the other Teen Titans members, Dale, is able to teleport and offers to take Billy to go find the Rock of Eternia. They do enter hell, and when they enter hell, they find out that Dale is the son of like a great demon, a great demon lord or something like that. They kind of set it up where it's supposed to be like Lucifer or something like that, but we haven't, as far as I know, they haven't said who he's the son of. They just call him, they keep calling him the son of the Dark Prince, that kind of stuff, Sorry. Okay, at the very last issue, they finally, they had separated Dale and Shazam, being, run after different demons and running into different demons. At this point, they are split up, and Billy has found and located the Rock of Eternia, and he has entered. And at the very last issue, we came across, it looked like a younger, older version of Black Adam. And this is where this issue starts out. Quickly, he does meet Black Adam in it is an older form, because he states a lot of things about the future of what's to come. He mentions stuff like the Gold Beetle, which we don't currently have. He does mention a lot of stuff that's to come that they've shown us in Future State, like with Red X, and Raven looks like she ends up going crazy and kills the world. But it's just like bits and pieces when Black Adam kind of mentions this, and he kind of states to Billy that he is a future version of Black Adam, and somehow when the Rock of Eternia got displaced, it needed a champion inside the crystal, and with the wizard not being present, somehow it picked a champion that was closest. It didn't really defer on time, it was closest to where it was, and this version of Black Adam happened to be the closest to the Rock, and that's why he got sucked in to be the champion. When he got sucked into kind of like when he got sucked into the Rock of Eternia, at the same time, all the known captive demons that were prisoned inside the Rock of Eternia, and we know some of them, if you've seen the Shazam movie, like these 7 deadly sins are some of the villains in Shazam's world. So of course, he says that they have been released, but to fear not, that he has been actively busy, and he has successfully, tracked down almost all of them, but he does state almost all of them. They do run into, and Black Adam kind of states that too, that that all the creatures, after they got re-released, they were kind of like, because they're in hell presently where the Rock of Eternia is resting, that they did get kind of beefed up a little bit. And one of the 7 deadly sins that he's having problems with happens to be pride, and it's kind of what the whole issue is about. This whole ordeal, ever since the first issue, Shazam has been worried about one thing over himself, and that is his brother Freddy, you know. And Freddy has a medical condition where if he does not share the powers of Shazam, he will eventually die because of the disease or the disorder that he has. I can't remember it exactly, drawing a blank, but he does have some element that he needs to share that power to keep on living. And basically they kind of like pinpoint that a lot throughout the series, but very present in this issue, because throughout Black Adam and Shazam kind of wandering through the Rock of Eternia, like making it to the middle of it, they do end up running into Pride, and it is stated that, you know, not to let Pride touch them and stuff, and they end up making it into this fortified cafe that Black Adam has built within the Rock of Eternia. And he tells Billy that it is completely safe, you know, with his power and stuff like that, that he has put spells even before he started hunting all the, you know, the deadly sins. He wanted an area that he could just go to and you know, not be worried about anything, you know, because nothing could get in, kind of thing. I would like to add, because this is a future version of Black Adam, that it's not the rivalry that we normally see with Black Adam and Shazam. This is a different version. We already have seen some of this version recently in continuity, because Black Adam has joined the Justice League recently, and he's kind of on that hero path at the moment. But Shazam is not used to that, you know, and there's a lot of, like, you know, that where Black Adam wants to hug Shazam and stuff like that, and he has missed his friend, kind of thing. Because the way he puts it, he hasn't seen Shazam in quite a bit of time, but the last time he remembers him is just like this moment now. They do get to a part when Billy discusses with Black Adam, you know, his ailments and what he needs to do to try, what he thinks he needs to try and do to fix things, and Black Adam just tells him it's not like that. Like, the wizard kind of already foreseen all this, and then the powers are there. You're in the Rock of Eternia. You just need to say those magic words. And as soon as he says Shazam, he finally gets his powers back, because he is in the Rock of Eternia, in the middle of it. It powers him up, but at the same time, because he has called upon that power, he has, like, successfully called himself the new champion. And when this happens, he siphons all the power from Black Adam. Black Adam being at the, like, you know, the kind of the end of this version's timeline. He is extremely old, and it saps all his youngness and everything away, and he literally turns into like an older looking wizard hermit kind of thing. But he basically tells him that at this point, that, you know, that he needs to start worrying about himself, and you know, and they kind of put the what pride really means and why pride is dangerous, and it's because you put others above yourself. And yes, for a hero and everything, that's great, but in all situations it's not, especially what Billy's going through right now. And eventually, with all this going on, and now the wisdom of Solomon coming back in Shazam, he realizes that because he took the power from Black Adam, it releases the magical seal that was, you know, protecting that little area that they're in. And as soon as he kind of realizes it, like poof, like magic, the sinful pride breaks in epic fashion and starts, you know, beating the hell out of Black Adam and Shazam. And the second, you know, pride lays a hand on Shazam, of course Black Adam warned him not to be touched by pride, but as soon as he does, he is sucked into like a fantasy world where it's, of course, the one person he's thinking of, he's taken directly to him, and it is Freddy, and he's dying in the hospital, and basically he is asking for that power of Shazam so he can keep on living. And Shazam knows, because of what happened before, if he shares his power, that he's gonna possibly lose that power and never even have it again, and he has other people besides himself that he needs to share the power with, and not just Freddy. So, like, the whole issue has been trying to teach him. It's all about letting that go, and eventually he does. But in this situation, it's not really Freddy, of course. It's Pride, and he's trying to trick him in that thing, trying to get him to use the power Shazam so he can siphon it off of him. He does shake off the illusion and comes back out of it as soon as he decides to, let Freddy go, per se. But they do get back into the issue. He does beat and defeat and imprison Pride actually pretty easily after he disbands the whole illusion and everything. He does end up turning to Black Adam after, tell him what he saw in his vision and stuff like that about letting Freddy go and stuff like that. And because they are in the Rock of Eternia and Shazam needs to leave the Rock of Eternia, he does share some of that power with this version of Black Adam, reenacting his younger looking self. Basically, at the very end, after he does share the power with Black Adam and he goes back to being young again, Black Adam kindly basically states again that he might have beat Pride and stuff like that, but they still have some other some other of the demons and stuff that were locked up that they still need to be tracked down. But they do mention that one of the major threats that was released was the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse that were trapped inside the Rock of Eternia. And as far as I understood it, Pride was the last of the deadly sins that needed to be locked up. So all the deadly sins are locked up, but now they have to worry about the 4 horse of apocalypse. And at the very end of the issue, we find out what they are doing, and they have captured Dale, and it looks like they're in the real world or an illusion of the real world. We don't know yet, but it does show that they're in a hospital room posing as Teen Titan members and kind of looking like they're taking care of Dale. But Dale already looks like he's into a trance because they ask him what he wants to do, and he's like, I want to go kill the world type of thing. So it looks like, Billy's going to have to, or maybe the Teen Titans, because it does say that this is continued in Teen Titan Academy number 8. So it might be where Dale is the next bad guy and they have to beat him down and bring him back to the good side. Or, it could be, 4 horsemen type thing with a new leader. We don't know at this point. So, overall, it was a great little series, a 4-issue series, which, you can't complain about that, right? It does wrap up everything. Shazam does get his powers back. Not only that, but the art in these 4 books have been really, really good. But as far as like side stories goes, it's actually been really good, and the fact that it's tying directly into Teen Titans Academy and a little bit of the Suicide Squad stuff, it's been kind of nice, But hey, that's my review. Let me know what you thought. Comments, all that good stuff. Did you pass it up? Did you read it? What'd you think? All that good jumbo mumbo. Let me hear about it. All right, so like, comment, subscribe. Definitely all that good stuff. And I will see y'all soon. Bye, guys.